about social justice issues. And for you now to sit here convicted of hoaxing hate crimes, racial hate crimes, and homophobic hate crimes, the hypocrisy is just astounding. So why did this happen? That's a good question. I think that's the question on everybody's mind. There's some conjecture you did it for the money. Frankly, I do not believe that you did it for the money. You were making, the evidence showed, close to $2 million a year when this happened. I don't think money motivated you at all. But the only thing I can find is that you really craved the attention, and you wanted to get the attention, and you were so invested in issues of social justice, and you knew that this was a sore spot for everybody in this country. You knew this was a country that was slowly trying to heal past injustices and current injustices and trying to make a better future for each other, and it was a hard road, and you took some scabs off some healing wounds and you ripped them apart for one reason. You wanted to make yourself more famous, and for a while it worked. You took the noose that they never did get around your neck and you put it around your own neck. I repeat, you put the noose around your own neck. And what happened? Turns out that you're not a victim of a hate crime. You're not a victim of a racial hate crime. You're not a victim of a homophobic hate crime. You're just a charlatan pretending to be a victim of a hate crime. Your very name has become an adverb for lying. And I cannot imagine what could be worse than that. People talk about a situation where somebody's lying and trying to manipulate and maneuver a story, and your name comes up. And it's, oh, pulling a Jussie, something like that. That's awful. You're the butt of jokes. Comedians, mainstream talk show hosts, they make jokes about you.
All right, guys, so Jussie Smollett has been sentenced, okay? We finally learned the fate of the Empire actor that faked his own hate crime against himself, okay? After he was found guilty of lying to the police about it, okay? And making a whole bunch of gullible people feel bad. Now, what you just saw there was basically 2 minutes of the judge roasting up Jussie Smollett before sentencing him. And after the judge got through that, he actually handed Jussie Smollett his sentence. And lo and behold, he sentenced Jussie to 150 days in jail with 30 months probation. Now, Jussie did not like that. In fact, he actually went into a meltdown after receiving what I think is a pretty light sentence. Take a look.
150 days of your sentence in the Cook County Jail. And that will start today, right here, right now. Mr. Smollett, though the jury found you guilty and I've sentenced you as I have, you have the right to appeal the findings and rulings of the court or ask your sentence to be modified. To do those things, you need to file a notice of appeal in writing within 30 days. You may also file a motion to modify your sentence, which may have to be filed in writing within 30 days. Anything not stated in those filings or waived for purposes of appeal, you cannot afford lawyers or transcripts. They would be provided free of charge. Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I'm not suicidal. That's what I would like to say.
Okay.
I'm not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal.
Bro think he abstained. Okay, he thinks he's abstained, okay? He said, if something happens to me, I didn't do it to myself in jail. And I'm like, Jussie, I don't think they want you like that, bro. I don't think you all that important, dog. I really don't. At the end of the day, you got off light. Okay, you got off light and you still whining, boo-hooing, crying. And I really don't know why, because let's be real. Let's keep it all the way 100 here. Okay, he took a pounding to get himself in this situation in the first place, right? Because allegedly, his two attackers, he had a relationship, a homosexual relationship with one of them, okay? And maybe that had something to do with what was going on there, okay? There was a whole lot going on in that love triangle, But ultimately, it is clear that you basically fake this hate crime against yourself. Okay, it's very, very, very clear. So, hey, I don't know what he's mad about. Okay, he can go to jail and take all the pounders that he wants, right? And he's only in there for half a year. It's not that bad, right? It's not that bad, especially considering how this guy single-handedly basically tried to stir race relations in this country, right? Everybody was talking about this at the time. Okay, you have politicians like Kamala, mainstream news, Don Lemon. You betrayed Don Lemon, your boy, okay? Who you saw a few times, here and there, according to Don. We all know what that was about. But you had all these people coming out defending you, thinking that you was telling the truth, when it was obvious that you were lying, okay? You were lying the whole time. So not only did you embarrass yourself, you embarrassed your friends, you embarrassed your colleagues. And now, you want to sit here still at the very end and try to claim innocence when everybody knows, all the evidence is there that you faked this, okay? We got video evidence of you rolling around smoking a blunt, getting high with your alleged attackers. You had a relationship with one of them, okay? All the evidence is there. You were found guilty among a jury of your peers. But again, some people, man, in this society, they simply don't want to take responsibility. Okay? And I think that there's a pattern here. It seems to be those who belong to, certain groups that feel oppressed, okay, that feel like they haven't had a fair shot in life, even though this guy right here is a millionaire multiple times over. He don't want to take personal responsibility. He don't want any accountability. Okay? No accountability. Right? Even down to being in jail. If something happens to me in jail, it wasn't my fault. And I'm innocent. Whew, I'm telling you, man. Some people. But anyways, so the guy got 150 days in jail, 30 months of probation, and will have to pay Chicago $120,000, and he was also fined $25,000. So, this is a drop in the bucket compared to how much money this dude probably has. 150 days in jail, not that long. 30 months of probation, again, not that big of a deal. Dude, you got off. In my opinion, he should got at least a year in jail, okay? And probably a year or two of probation. I think that would have been fair. Okay, I think that would have been fair. And for all those people, right, who claim that, black people never get off. How do you explain this? Because I definitely think this dude's getting off here, right? Some people might say he's not getting off because he's going to jail. No. This dude's faked a national hate crime, right? It went national. Okay, he's an actor. Okay, everybody was talking about this. Okay, I think he deserved longer. I think he got off soft. I thought that black people always get the ish end of the stick when it comes to sentencing. I thought that's what it was. I don't think that's the case here. I think this dude got off soft. Okay, real soft. Now, hey, at this point, it is what it is. It seems like this is the end of the Jussie Smollett saga. So, no more laughs and jokes about Jussie Smollett. He's going to be in prison, okay? At least for half a year in jail, turning big rocks into little rocks, like ABL likes to say. And it is what it is. I don't feel bad for him at all. He probably should be in there longer. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.